she's literally dead.
Baroness von Tribbets? Are you okay? Hello? Baroness? Hello?
Oh, we need to come back and do it. Of course.
Adele.
What happened?
The Baroness. Blood everywhere.
But who?
I don't
Give her.
know. Inch?
That doesn't make any sense.
Hide. Deal's gonna get caught being a stowaway.
Don't move. Zelna, up here. We've got our shadow. How are you?
I do nothing. Me crew.
Sure you are. What are you doing here?
Just fresh air.
Sure. You just wanted to get a breath of fresh air. Zelna, look who we have here.
Well,
But
if
there's the
that's
killer
not
in the
our
background.
shadow.
And our stowaway.
Were you recently traveling via trunk?
Nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
That's a PBK.
Oh,
Beautiful gun.
sure. And you obviously didn't attack me either, did you?
The Baroness won't open her door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert. We'll talk later, my friend.
Alright, those slick animations. Alright, so go get locked up and I'll become the girl again.
Inspector Legrand thinks otherwise.
Well,
Move.
But I have
I guess they can swap the jewel out after investigation.
gunshot.
I know that. Get moving. Into the cell.
Ah,
Oh. That's right, so the fake gunshot noise just went off. Okay, I remember how this works. Zellner's gonna come down here and talk to me. Oh, nope, Inch first.
what happened last night?
What happened that you were walking around the ship, that you let them catch you, that you endangered the whole plan, that you endangered me?
I didn't kill anyone. They arrested me purely by coincidence. They'll have to turn me loose in Cairo. I mean, someone was killed, weren't they? I heard a shot.
I don't think a recording of the shot would work that well.
I'm having a conversation that you cannot hear.
Hilarious.
What happened last night?
The Baroness was murdered.
Did you?
No. If it were up to me, she'd have had an accident in a couple of weeks. Instead, someone shot the old bat in the heart point blank.
Are we calling it off?
No. Mr. X is ready, and as her surviving representative, I should be able to move about freely in the museum. The old hag's death doesn't change anything.
How did you get in here?
I'm more than capable of finding the entrance to a cargo hold. Indeed, it was child's play. It's not as though I had to crawl through ventilation shafts or anything so gauche.
Hilarious.
So what do we do now? I could escape and...
Swim to Cairo.
So, I stay here and wait?
They'll arrest you in Cairo and question you about the murder. Even if they don't throw you in jail, it'll take days.
And if we find the murderer, then they'd have no reason to hold me.
Oh, I'm one step ahead of you.
Or you could just let Zellner find it. Just what's gonna actually happen. Time to sneak away.
Nervous? I would be if I were you.
Hilarious.
This Zellner chap wasn't part of the plan. I don't like it.
He's groping about in the dark. Legrand is the real problem.
Still, I'm going to take him out of the picture.
How?
Dr. Gebhardt killed the Baroness. A clever old man, but not clever enough to keep me from finding out.
So you just have to tip Legrand off, and then I'm as good as free.
That's what I thought at first, but then I thought, why waste the opportunity? I put Zellner on the trail of the good doctor.
How?
He'll drive Gebhardt into a corner, and when he lashes out in desperation, he might hit our Swiss friend. Maybe even Legrand, if we're really lucky.
You can't do that. The old fella's just doing his job.
And so am I.
Inch. Enough blood has been shed. Inch. No more deaths.
Oh, so there's
Damn,
another
I
door
have to
down
get out
there.
of here and warn Constable Zellner.
How? Why? Dumb. Look at the
I
blanket.
didn't sleep a wink last night. All I could think of was Alex.
I'm assuming Alex is the girl's real name.
Lock looks pretty modern. Someone should move that board before the nail.
Could totally
Someone
use
should
that
move
that nail.
I guess this cage is some. It's not the most.
I don't have anything, do I? Crazy if I did. Use the blankets with that.
The blanket got caught on the nail.
Good.
A board and a nail.
I got a weapon. Worked pretty well in Silent Hill. Can I use the nail on the lock? I don't know what kind of lock this
I
is.
doubt that will work.
Yeah, me too. And it didn't.
Yep, the nail is much too thick to fit.
Cup.
They're really spoiling me with this cup of metallic tasting. Huh. If I were able to hammer the nail flat, it'd probably fit.
I don't
in
think
the
you'd be able to do
keyhole.
that with a metal
But
cup,
I'd
but
need a
okay.
Hammer and anvil for that.
Oh, okay.
Won't
Yeah.
do. I've seen movies in which the prisoners called their guards
It's hilarious.
like this, but it wouldn't help. I can't explain the situation to the Bobby without endangering the whole plan.
No, you can't. Examine the just the blanket with the nail? No. The cup? Nope. Use the cup with make
I've
noise.
seen movies, but
Alright, can't do that. Use the cup with the nail again. I don't see what to do with my like 3 options here.
it's a normal lock.
Use the nail with hit it flat in the nail.
Huh.
Okay. I already
doubt
know that I can't do that. I probably shouldn't waste my time trying again.
Yep.
The nail. Can't do anything with it unless I flatten it. Press the bolt out of the hinge. Oh, that's interesting.
I think it's working.
Say use the cup to bang it up.
Huh. One down.
The other one. You did it!
I'll
You had to
hang
kick
back
it though.
on the frame, and if I'm lucky, no one will notice my escape.
Okay, great. Examine the hose. It's the door that
Fire
went
still
out.
poses a great threat to ships. There are fire. These hoses
Why I
are pretty
used that.
versatile. They'll do at a pinch if you can't smuggle climbing ropes into the building.
Oh,
you're planning to
maybe I
rob.
need to... I bet you I can't get out that door. Maybe I need some force.
Before I went to London to become Inch's protege, it was a wonderful week. But this is...
Yeah, it's not time for reminiscing. Why would I want to examine the cell? Can I? Should I? I don't know.
As soon as Constable Zellner and Inspector, they'll arrest the good doctor, and
Oh, search the car? Okay.
there's nothing in the car that might help me. Alex is...
Alex. Her name is Alex. Go over there. Go over there. I'm gonna try this door out. Use the hose with the... No. No. With the nail? Guess not. Examine the cavity.
Huh. You could attach... It's set into the... No, that won't work. The hose is too wide.
What's the point, though? What am I trying to do with the hose? Wait a minute. I feel like I'm trying to rip that door off, but I don't actually know if that's what I'm trying to do.
No, that won't work. The hose is too wide.
What's the point? What am I trying to do with this stupid hose? Okay, put it back.
Huh. You could attach... It's set into the floor.
But why am I doing that? Examine the shelf.
What's this? Whoa. Heavy. Everything's a bit bigger and heavier on it.
So I got a pulley. Can I use anything with the pulley? Can I use the nail with the pulley? Use the pulley with... Okay. Why, though? What am I getting out of this? I don't understand.
I'm sure the crane still works. I don't have time to play around.
What am I trying to do? It's the hose with... I really feel like I should be able to go to that door, but it doesn't make any sense.
I assume the deputy...
Yeah. Okay, I already know I can't go that way. So then what am I doing here? Nothing to...
I can't use this exit as...
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I don't understand what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I've slightly figured it out. The only other thing I have is this nail. Which doesn't seem to go to anything. Examine the
I
pulley.
attached the pulley to the ring. You could hang a car from it, if the ship were upside down.
Yeah, great.
I'm sure the crane still...
Use the hose with the nail. No. The other ring on the... Something. There's something to use the hose with here. I just don't see it. I feel like I'm playing one of those stupid point and click, like, hidden object games. I'm clearly missing... Alright, hang on. You know what? Let's hit the magic button. What is this?
What's that? A grate. Sunlight's shining through it. And above it, a bent pipe. This could be my...
Wonderful. Alright, now I know what we'll use the hose for, to rip that off.
The bars are welded at 4 points.
Not one as rusty as me. Alright. Grab the thing.
Pulley to the ring.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I meant use the hose up there. It's gonna make a lot of noise, but it is a ship, so...
There goes nothing.
That could have killed me.
Louder than I expected. With luck, I'll be able to...
So do we fix everything before you do it, so that they don't see that we clearly escaped that way? Oh look, there I am running. That's exciting, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, I saved Zellner.
Hey, you alright?
Oh, he's not gonna remember it,
That
of course.
bastard didn't inject the fatal dose. You'll be back on your feet soon enough. Better take it easy while I...
Oh, crap.
No! I'll be right back.
Okay. It's like, do we just alert somebody? What are we doing here? We're not even allowed to be here.
Where are you?
Probably up or... Oh, crap.
No!
Why can't you just leave me alone?
That didn't work very well. That wouldn't have killed me. It's a ship, but I probably would have drowned then. Not got in the door anymore anyway.
Stay there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
What old stories?
I am a decent man.
I don't think you
Why
are.
are you torturing me? I loved her. She betrayed
Who?
me. It was her fault. I have blood on my hands because
Did he
of
love
her.
the Baroness?
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved
Oh.
her. With all my heart. They were
And then I
Jewish,
killed her.
you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her whole family.
You risked your life for a woman you loved. And 30 years later, you murdered her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind my back.
What did
Interesting.
you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out.
So he loved her, so he killed her.
That's what they did.
Alright, well, you're a bad person.
Come down from there.
Why? So you can kill me?
I'm not
Yes.
gonna kill anyone.
No.
Pack me off to an Egyptian prison? Or an Israeli prison? No.
They all work.
What do you expect? You had an entire family put to death.
I am a gentleman. And I expect that others... That
Crazy.
They don't.
She didn't love you and was expecting a child by another man.
Yeah, you're a bad
And
person.
that's why you betrayed her.
It was her fault. She shouldn't have cheated on me.
Were they actually in a relationship at all, though?
I
But they weren't.
saved her. I risked my life for her every day for 4 months.
And then you threw it all away.
I am not.
Yeah, you are a murderer, though. Just jump off the thing yourself.
Yeah, well, the dead Baroness in the ship's hold proves the opposite.
I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister, the smart sister. She studied art history in New York. I was...
Yeah.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny.
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined.
It's all
You didn't
garbage.
let her escape because
She sent photos to her sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday.
the Baroness was searching through.
She couldn't get me.
How do you
during
know
the
that?
war. And after the war, I disappeared.
Did Alex tell him?
Gave myself a new name. And then, suddenly,
So
I didn't want that.
Alright, so now you're gonna kill
did
yourself?
she have to stir up old ghosts?
all right now.
No. It ends.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious?
Alright, Inch.
He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
Apparently this is a big ship and no one's seeing anything.
The mirror up to you, didn't
And you
she?
hated
So
what you saw.
Smashed the mirror.
Alright,
No.
can we just get rid of him?
Scowl with empty eyes.
Stop it.
Oh dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
Say that in front of him.
What?
Interesting.
That wasn't a question.
I'm sorry. I'm your man, but
Are you really?
I am indeed. But I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No!
Okay.
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on now, chop, jump.
You are the Baroness's butler, aren't you?
Kind of.
I did not want to kill your mistress.
Oh, nonsense. Forgiven and forgotten, if you don't mind my asking.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely
Hmm.
true. But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death
If
will
you
get
can't just
Inspector
shoot him.
Legrand
That's
on
a
our
very
backs.
loud gunshot
The
sound.
Inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
That's absurd.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Indeed it
Yes, it doesn't.
But people will believe almost anything if it's the press.
Sure.
They'll love it. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. And by the time the commotion has ended,
I'll be long gone. Alright, just let him
You
live.
can't kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not going to kill him. You
We'll
got
drown
us
him.
into this situation, and as long as I'm alive, I won't.
No.
I have to do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me or him.
Very well, you win.
Just jump anyway, Mr. Geb. Oh, whoops.
What? Oh, never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
Interesting. He's like, you won't do it. So he does it and goes, alright, so what are you gonna do about it? He goes, oh man. Oh, you killed him. Why? I didn't want that to happen.
End of the Raven.
You talk about the game or oh look, it's Alex.
Part of me wants to abandon the whole plan and go back to Europe. What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to her. I can't afford to slip up.
A doggy. A little puppy. He's getting all angry. Oh, boo-hoo. We're just staring at him. Why are you wearing gloves? It's probably really hot.
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
Let's get this over with.
Still angry on account of the good doctor?
You disgust me.
You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
What happens next?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have to answer ridiculous questions from reporters all afternoon.
That's why we're
Oh, lovely.
starting now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand entrance this evening at the gala. But yes, we will strike as soon as the safe is in the treasure chamber and Legrand has left.
Crazy.
Have you already met your Mr. X?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put the
Good sense who's
blueprints
buying it.
under the statue of Imhotep.
Blueprints?
A sketch of the museum, not the kind you can get just anywhere. This one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the resistance used during the war.
That's what it was about.
Get
Crazy.
the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
What's the next step?
You'll find out when it's time.
But... will there
I don't
be
think
more deaths
HMMMRR
here in the
equals
museum?
ugh.
If you follow
But
my
okay.
instructions, no.
If
Yeah,
people
you're
are
right.
in danger, I'll call the whole...
I don't
Bet you will.
kill for fun.
Is it...
Sometime revenge.
Yeah, alright,
All
enough.
right then, I'll pay a visit.
Good man.
Go visit Imhotep.
Oh, and by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then
So sneak it.
how?
You'll find a way.
Of course I will. Oh look, there's a convenient ladder right there, and bars. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna climb up this ladder, even though I could already tell that he can't just reach it. I bet you, like, I
Interesting. A fire ladder.
don't know if it comes down, if I
Maybe
just have to
can
get
into
to
the
it.
museum from the roof.
Push the band backwards. It needs to be a neutral before you could do that, but, you know, we'll pretend. Duh. Scrawny guy.
Nope. The handbrake is on.
Or it's... I mean, I guess I
hope
don't
the
know
owner
trucks
will
back
come
then.
back. Craftsmen aren't known for their comms.
Yeah, shut up. Do it. Is it unlocked? Of course it's not unlocked.
Locked.
All that work for to... No, don't do that again. Don't do it again. We already know that doesn't work. Oh. Can't jump to it. It's a master thief. This is not a master. He's an amateur
Nope.
thief. Push the pull. No. Examine the itch. Okay. Interesting music.
There's a tennis ball stuck on the tow hitch. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease.
Yeah, take the tennis ball. Why not? I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Got it. The ladder is too high to... I guess they
Course it
expect
is.
people to just fall the rest of the way if there's a
Probably
fire.
doesn't. Probably drops. I don't know. Search the trash can. Maybe it was a hint from earlier when he talked about how there's things in trash cans.
I have to improvise if...
There must be something in there. Okay. An old beat up umbrella. Just gonna throw it on the ground.
Nothing. Do I need an umbrella, a pyro? Or could it help me get into the museum?
Probably could, because you could use the hook to hook the ladder and pull it down, maybe? Oh,
A rod like that could
Or
be
that.
useful.
yeah, you can use that to jimmy the door, maybe? It's an old door. Stuff like that actually would make sense.
I could probably reach the door lock with...
Gotta bend it. Door to fire.
I could probably...
What is he gonna... What? Bend it. Just bend it. What do I need to use to bend it with? Literally gonna be something around here, right? Fire door down with... I can't do that. It's stupid. Let's, I don't know why I even bother having this tennis ball out. There's nothing I can do with a tennis ball. Open the door with the wire. Yeah, I'd like to try that. What are you gonna hook it with? Bend the end of the wire. Can I go anywhere? Can I? I guess I can go to the front of the museum. Up here? Can. Aw, doggy. Hello. Woof woof.
Who's a good dog? Yeah. Who's a good dog then?
That acting's great. Now I can't go. Oh,
I like dogs. I had a border collie.
can't go. Oh, I guess I can go in.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
But there are visitors in the museum.
Carefully selected by Director Mokhtar. Or they have an invitation.
Is there any chance of getting such an invitation?
No.
For you? No.
Nice fez.
Can you please let me in? My ship sails tonight, and I can't leave Egypt without having seen a mummy.
Get yourself a shovel and head for the desert. Maybe you'll get
Hilarious.
Never mind. See you later.
better luck next time, huh?
Yep. You're too kind. Yeah, well, that's what I expected. Hey everyone, thanks for watching me play The Raven Legacy of a Master Thief. If you've liked this video, hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you want to see me play next. Whatever. I look forward to hearing from you. Stay tuned for the next episode.